Well, Republican Lieutenant Governor Mark Robinson says even though he missed a vote to approve the state's emergency declaration before Helene, the vote didn't matter.
Yeah, the lieutenant governor was the only elected official not to weigh in on Governor Roy Cooper's request ahead of the storm devastating North Carolina. Capitol reporter Michael Hyland is joining us now with this story. And Michael, the lieutenant governor pointed the finger back at the governor.
He talked about all of this today as he was getting ready to take more supplies out to the western part of the state, which he's been working on coordinating with local leaders. In fact, he's been working with the Franklin County Sheriff's Office over the last several days, going back and forth from here to western North Carolina, helping to bring things like food and water, and coordinating with local leaders with rescue missions. He's posted on social media about meeting with people impacted and said Governor Roy Cooper has not done enough to respond to the devastation. Records show last week, as the storm was approaching, the governor reached out to Robinson and the other 8 members of the Council of State, which is a group of statewide elected officials, to ask for their vote in support of declaring a state of emergency. Robinson was the only member not to vote. This happened as several members of his staff were resigning from their jobs last week. Here's what he said when asked why he missed the vote.
I don't even need to cover why, because here's the bottom line. My vote in that, that vote was going to pass with or without my vote, so it was absolutely inconsequential that me voting. It didn't matter.
Seems to me the lieutenant governor had one job prior to this disaster, and it was to go and vote so that we could get disaster relief. And the one thing he could have done, he didn't do.
A spokesman for Governor Cooper accused Robinson of engaging in a, quote, online disinformation campaign about the storm response that he says causes confusion in areas with limited communications and potentially puts lives at risk. Robinson also criticized Cooper for being in New York last week on Wednesday as the storm was approaching. Cooper's office says he was back in North Carolina Wednesday afternoon and coordinating the state's response ahead of time. Live in Raleigh, Michael Hyland, CBS 17 News.
All right, Michael, thank you.